Okay, this is our new case and involves explosions. It involves explosives. Bomb alert on Grimsborough. It's the perfect day to have lunch in the park. Don't you think, Jacqueline? Yeah, if we were able to get outside. Here, I got you a hot. Carol, what the hell was that? An explosion? You're right. It sounded like an explosion on the other side of the park. Quick, let's go. How did you get looking like that after the whole explosion? Oh, and I forgot to change my outfit. Be right back. Just a second. I got the hot dog under apron. In a Venetian mask. And there's a plane going over my head right now. Gotta go with the FBI hat. Yeah, we have already been over this. Now let's go find us a corpse. Oh my god. Please, somebody help. Are you alright, ma'am? What happened? There was something exploded and two men were fighting and one of them just you say they're gonna call 911. Come on, Jacqueline, let's take a look at this mess. Okay, so that's a leg. And here's a foot. And there's the rest of him. There should be a torn card. Shoe jerks. And a shoe in a bottle. What the hell happened here? This poor guy looks like he stepped on a landmine. He's all over the place. Hopefully there's none of him left for Nathan to tell us exactly what blew him up. I'm curious about the shoe print you found. We should compare it to the database. As for the torn card, I trust you'll be able to piece it back up. Oh, and we should also take our eyewitness's disposition. Let's get a move on, Jacqueline. Alright. Let's ship this cat to autopsy, and I'll be back with some stars. Okay, so we got the results on the victim. Let's check it out. Thanks for the puzzle, guys. It's the first time I got a bomb victim on my table. So it was a bomb! Unmistakably. Unfortunately, the metal fragments I found in the victim's torso aren't enough to determine the bomb's type. The only thing I'm sure of is that your killer must be suffering from partial deafness right now. As for anyone standing within less than 30 feet away from that explosion. That's kind of common sense, to be honest. Maybe we'll see if Harriet has some hearing problems. Miss, we're going to need you to describe everything you saw before the explosion. Don't omit any detail. Well, like I told you, two men were fighting, and then everything exploded. When I got up, the first one was running away, and the other one we found in bits and pieces. Did you see anything that could help us to identify the second man? Everything happened so fast. But yes, I'm positive he was wearing something with a camel pattern. That's a start, but we may need to talk to you again later on. Where can we find you? I work at Green Banking on Main Street. Just ask for me at the front desk. Okay, we will. So, Mrs. Meadows works for Alden Green. You know, after we met him in our last case, I brushed up on what's known about the man. His main company, Green Holding, sprawls over the entire district. There's his casino, his bank, and about half a dozen other sub-companies. Something tells me this isn't the last time we'll bump into him or his employees. So, does that mean he's on the suspects list? Guess not. Let's check out this torn stuff in the footprint. Okay, so it looks like it might be about a veteran or something like that. Here's the ID. He was a veteran. Good job on that card, Jacqueline. So our victim was called Henry Crosby. It's a veteran's card. Considering his age, he probably fought in Vietnam. Imagine coming back alive only to get killed in an explosion years later. There is an emergency contact on the card. Sean Crosby. Must be Henry's son. We should call him to the station for questioning. And he's wearing camo. Let's see if he's partially deaf too. Oh man, you look like a very nice guy. Mr. Crosby, your father was killed by an explosion. We don't know exactly what happened yet, but what? An explosion? We've been bombed? Where are the others? Do we need reinforcements? Mr. Crosby, are you alright? And this is shocking news, but we really need your help. Do you know anything about your father that could be useful? Of course. My father bought a shop in the Eastfield Market after the war. He wanted some peace and quiet. He spent most of his time there, and I helped as much as I could. You can search his soul if you need to. This will be helpful. Whoa, Sean completely freaked out when I mentioned the explosion. Looks like he has PTSD to me. Don't you agree? Yeah. I guess we better take a look at Henry Crosby's stall. You ready to go, Jacqueline? Yeah, but we have one more thing to check out. Kinda want to get a look at the clue, but my curiosity is too much for me. Okay, so there's a bread. And the basket should be somewhere. It's not a clue. But a satchel might be. Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay, you just saw like that's an old-fashioned Harper's mask. Okay, the sandwich is obvious. The glass and the star. There. The satchel must have been our victims. Of course, there's a combination log. I'll let you handle this, Jacqueline. Let's get examining the other stuff. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I think it's definitely some sort of boot. Yep, it's a boot. You found a match, Jacqueline. The shoe print you found on the crime scene was made by orthopedic shoes. Our victim didn't wear any. Neither does Mrs. Meadows. Which means our killer wears orthopedic shoes. Let's write this down, Jacqueline. I think it might be an older guy. Because old people have feet problems. Let's dump out the satchel. Ha! That wasn't so hard. Great job as usual. Now let's see what Crosby kept in his satchel. These look like a bunch of financial documents from Green Holding? I didn't think we'd hear about Alden Green again so soon. This documents show that he was trying to buy Eastfield market stalls. I bet he wants to build a new casino or some other lucrative business. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for Henry Crosby. We're supposed to meet here like half an hour ago. Are you friends of his? Yeah, he did. Mr. Crosby contacted me for an interview. He said he had information about Green Holding. And now you're telling me he's dead? Yeah, you didn't hear about the explosion about half an hour ago? I suppose he was talking about these documents we just found. They're a piece of evidence now, miss. We can't let you take them, sorry, miss. Are you sure? I can help with your investigation. Look, here's my number. Call me when you're ready to exchange those documents against my help. What? I wouldn't hold your breath if I were you, miss, but I'll keep your number just in case. Also, I didn't understand what the hell he just said. You're right, Jacqueline. Our victim was obviously up to something regarding the Green Holding. We should ask his son if he knows anything about it. I mean, that reporter's sentence, that's just confusion. And it's not her, because he's not wearing camo and doesn't have any hearing problems. My money's on an old veteran. Green Holding? They're about my father's death. Those great bastards. I told them contacting the media wouldn't be fair enough. Dude, take a deep breath. Most of the people here took loans with green banking because of the crisis. But when they refused Green's buyout, the bank started raising their interest like crazy. Soon they won't have any choice left but to sell their stalls, which is exactly what Alden Green wants. Dude, chill. My dad was a naive man. He thought he could expose them. Look what happened to him. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I've got some arrangements to make. Well, we got quite a puzzle on our hands, and I'm not talking about our victim. But if there's a wacko going around leaving bombs, you need to get organized, Jacqueline. I'll go talk to the king about this. I currently think it's one of his old war buddies we haven't met yet. And it's obviously someone with bomb-making skills. And I don't think we're going to meet him until like the next chapter or something. Which I will see you in then.